Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great morning. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do so. It's Dear Retalk, just like here on YouTube. Share this video, comment below, subscribe if you have not. And everything that I state is allegedly, in my opinion. And you know that this is for entertainment, teaching, news reporting, celebrity news, sometimes messy, but it's fair use. I want to talk to you guys. I'm quite sure you've read the title, Sisterhood. What does it really mean? I came across this video of Felicia Rashad, and if some of you guys don't know who she is, she's from the Cosby Show. She's also Debbie Allen's sister, and so on and so forth. Um, I came across this video, and it's actually on a YouTube channel. But I didn't come across it on YouTube. I came across it somewhere else, and then I went over to it's called Black Enterprise on YouTube, and I'll put the link down below. They actually, it's really good. I was looking, they have the Black Women's Empowerment Summit and different things of that nature. But anywho, let me get back to the reason I'm here. I began to think sisterhood. Well, the sister, Sisterhood, I don't have any sisters. I was the only girl. Um, so that leaves a hole, you know, that leaves a hole because that bond. But I want you guys to listen to this, and then I want to like talk about what does sister with an A mean, because you don't have to be blood. But let's take a listen to this, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Sisterhood, sisterhood is acceptance. Sisterhood is understanding. Sisterhood is compassion. Sisterhood is I got your back. And sisterhood is also, okay, but I'm going to give it to you straight. Women are the foundation of the world, child. And where the women go, the culture goes. That is in an ancient Indian scripture. Where the women go, the culture goes. So yes, in this time and in every time, it is so good for us to come together as sisters, to acknowledge each other with appreciation and respect. Yes, it is a great thing. It is the greatest thing. And to continue this, because there's something that happens inside each and every one of us individually that vibrates in our individual communities when we return to them, just from being in gatherings like this. It's undeniable.
Okay, so I hope you guys, really took that in. For me, and I'm only speaking for me, and I hope I resonate with someone out there. I want us to talk about this and really get into, I want to see the comments. For me, I really, did not know how to, and I'm still working on it. I'm a work in progress. Like there's no manual to be a parent. There's no manual to how to deal with other women, how to have that camaraderie, and how to be a sister. Now, especially if you don't have sisters. For me, I had cousins, but at the same time, there was no or sister or sisterhood. Um, so really, I feel like it begins, in your family, even if you don't have, blood sisters, your first cousins, your cousins. I grew up with a lot of cousins, and it just wasn't like a bond. I did thought I had a bond, um, but betrayal and gossiping and just I don't know how to explain. I can only give you my perception, my feelings, and what I've went on. And it became to me at a point to protect myself. I had to close off those type of relationships and stay on the surface. So it was no sisterhood. It was just we were cousins. When I came across women, we were friends. You know, basically friends with your representative because I'm one of those people. I kind of what I go off my spirit, what the spirit, how I feel. I'm one of these people, my energy, I pick up on energy, even if I don't want to. Sometimes I pick up, I can meet someone and we can talk like we've known each other forever. Sometimes I can meet someone and I don't feel anything, and that will be a hey and a bye. How you doing? And the third one that scares the bejesus out of me is when I meet someone and the hair stands up and it's like a cold chill. I don't even say bye. I just go, and that can be male or female. Um, I began this platform and this channel because I wanted to meet people that I would never run into, and I wanted to begin a dialogue. I just for like special needs adults and children, and because I'm a wealth of information, I'm working on that channel now. Also for DV, because like I said, I didn't make any qualms about that. I've went through it, and for me, I've had to end a 30-year friendship. I had to end that friendship because even though my spirit world and was telling me every time that it was off. I wanted to believe that the love that I had for that person, they loved me back that way as a friend. And I began to realize I was the one going all the time, coming and doing everything. It was a one-sided. So it went on for so long because I wanted to believe that the person would see me, and it didn't happen. And some other things happen. And when you say things about my children, you're gonna walk like an Egyptian out of my life. So, and now where I'm at in life, I don't even go back and forth. I don't even say my adieus. I just cut it off. Um, but I would love to hear you guys' advice. I have only one good Judy. I would like to. I know I said in one video that I don't want any more friends. It's just painful. Friendships are like a marriage or like a relationship. And sometimes it's worse because you really open up more than you probably would with your own spouse. So for me, I am at a place where I'm very guarded. Um, don't want to be that way, but I am by nature. I'm very guarded. And for me, sisterhood is for me. I have to be able to trust you. I have to be able to know I can believe what you're saying to me. Because if you're talking to me and you're telling me something, and God is saying something else, and then nine times out of ten is what God is saying is true. I want, I would, and even my friend my good Judy I have right now, we have been friends for over 14, 15 years, and our friendship and our sisterhood. or sisterhood has just begun to flourish in maybe the last 5 or 6 years, because we had to drop the pretense and the promptness and putting shade on things and making things what they weren't, and just lay your inhibitions down and be open and be free and be able to take criticism constructively and be able to love this person and tell this person every day that you love them. Sometimes be able to take the hard conversations. And we're there, but sometimes you could tell when you may have overstepped your boundaries and said things. And I'm at the point now that I say, hey, I know I overstepped my boundaries. You just have to be open and honest 100%. If you cannot be open and honest with the person you call a friend, then you're not friends. And you have to, number two, the main thing for me is to know anything I say to you. If I feel I can't say it to you, then you're not my friend. Because if I feel that it's going to be repeated, or it's going to be, even if we break up from being friends, that you're going to put my business out, if I feel that, then I can't be 100 with you. And that means that I am not, and we are not friends. We're just acquaintance, and we're just, you know, on the surface. I don't want to go too far. I'm already 11 minutes in. So let's have a conversation about this. I want to hear what everybody feels their level of a sisterhood, if it's with your sisters or you have a sisterhood. Because I'm going to be honest, because I don't have any sisters or sisters. Um, and one of my cousins, I loved her like she was my sister. And I still do love her, but there's a lot of hurt there. And I can't trust, um, I just can't trust when I talk to her, because so many things have happened. And I loved her so much. Even when she would go away, I cried. And I really tried to even rebuild that again as an adult in my 40s. And it still just did not work, because sometimes you have to meet a person where they're at, and you have expectations, and your expectations is not, people can't live up to your expectations. You have to meet them where they're at. And if that's not cohesive for you, sometimes you have to just go ahead and love them from afar and pray for them. And when you see them, hey, how you doing, cuz, and stuff like that, and just keep it moving. You have to get to a place, or I had to get to a place in my life where I said to myself, it's okay. It's okay to love and appreciate your family or your friends, but you have to understand if it's not fulfilling you as a person or pouring into your cup, and if you don't feel loved from that person, family or friends, then you have to transition in what's going to work for you. So, anywho, if you guys want to, I'm gonna put it in the description. Guys, send me videos, send me recordings. You don't have to show your face. You could put it in comments, but send me videos or comments to my email. And if you are okay with me, putting it in a video and content, and I respond to it, let me know, because anything that you say to me, if you want to keep it private, it'll stay private. If you want to talk about it, and if you can give me pointers, because like I said, I am very closed off. I only have that one good Judy. And any relationship is a work in progress. But the main thing for me, and the core for me, honesty, communication, trust. Trust is a big thing for me. If I can't trust what I say to you and it stays there, then that's kind of like, yeah, you know. Anywho, I want to tell you guys to have an awesome Friday. I love you guys. Peace and soul. Mwah.